Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here back again with another video. I've got Mimi with me today. If you guys don't know who she is, please go and check her out on YouTube. I'll leave her YouTube channel right here so you guys could go ahead and check out some of her amazing content. She's got some funny videos on there as well, so spend some time on her channel.
My name is Mimi Missfit. I started YouTube this year, and yeah, my channel's about lifestyle, vlogs, DIY and family orientated videos. So feel free to come and join the Missfit family.
I like that. So yeah, we just wanted to have like a really casual chat about situationships. Really chilled. Because earlier on we were actually doing mood boards, and if you want to go see what we were doing earlier on as what and why we're dressed like this and why our hands are so tacky, head over to Mimi's channel and then you'll see everything that you need to see. But yeah, we want to have a really casual chat about situationships and what we could do to basically avoid such mistakes in 2017.
In 2017,
yeah,
to leave those alone.
So what would you call a situationship?
I think a situationship is something that's not clear. So when you're in a relationship, a friendship, but you're not really clear of what it is or what the end goal of this relationship or this thing is, that's what I would call a situationship. Yeah,
I think a situationship as well is you can even have a relationship that turns into a situationship. It just gets very messy and blurred. People get confused, people get angry, and people want to pop off, you know. Don't get it twisted. You can still have titles and still have a situationship. Basically for me, I feel like a situationship is something that's not healthy.
Yeah, 100%. Something that's not doing you any good and it's causing you more stress. Like, of course, relationships are sometimes stressful and friendships are sometimes stressful, but when it's more stress, then...
I saw one quote somewhere where I think a girl was crying and then her friend asked her, are you dating an onion? I don't see why you should cry. When you're with someone that you supposedly love or you're in a relationship with someone, why should I cry more than
I'm having fun or I'm enjoying it? Exactly. It's so true.
So that definitely...
Are you dating an onion?
Are you dating an onion? You have to ask yourself that.
Are you dating an
onion? Are you dating an onion? No, I'm not. So I shouldn't be crying this much. I shouldn't be feeling sad this much. That's a situationship.
Truth be told, it's true.
What was your situationship?
Okay, so my situationship was... Basically, I was with someone who, before I even met him, we were talking as friends, and it was my birthday and I was going to his house, and I'm actually talking about this, but I was going to his house, and literally the day that I arrived at his house, on my birthday, bear in mind my 21st, well, 21st and the next day, he told me that, Mimi, I gotta tell you something. We're still talking, but at the end of the day, I felt like I'm not talking to no one else, that we're getting exclusive, or we're getting to a stage where we're going to be exclusive. He turns around and tells me that I have to tell you this before anything happens between us. Me and my ex had relations last night. What?
Hashtag get your ass beat.
So what does that mean? I can't lie. Long story short, I'll cut to the chase. I respected him for telling me, but at the same time, I felt like that was a situationship that I maybe should have like looked in from the outside and said, okay, this is not gonna go well. If it started off, honestly speaking, and this is no shade to him or anything, but I should have walked away from the beginning. I should have known that, because it was one of my most impact relationships. It was my shortest relationship ever. It only lasted 2 months, and I think it was due to the fact that it started off so rocky and just like as a situationship, it was so messy, and I should have really just walked away from the beginning.
I'm sharing that. My situationship, I think the problems within that relationship mainly stem from the fact that I wasn't comfortable with who I was as a person. That sounds so cliche now I'm saying it. I didn't know who I was as a person, so I didn't understand like my boundaries, what I would allow, what I wouldn't allow. You get into a relationship and you have no idea about what your boundaries are, or obviously what you like or what you will tolerate, so you essentially just allow a person to walk all over you,
and because you don't see your worth.
Exactly. Like, how can they see your worth if you don't even present yourself as, you know,
someone who's got a worth?
Exactly.
Or like Do you know what I mean? I completely get what you're saying.
Yeah, so it just stemmed from that, and there were just so many situations. I have a video on here about heartbreak, me going on heartbreak. I will link it in the description bar below. If any of you guys are going through heartbreak or you're going through a situationship, trust me, the best way to get out of that funk or that situationship or whatever you want to call it is, I'm sorry, back to God. I've never shed so many tears over one person, and I've never been hurt so much by one person.
This was that was the biggest, like, I feel like I kind of needed to experience that because I did not know what a heartbreak was. And I was thinking, I'm grown now, and I'm a woman, and I didn't even go through that. Look how I made it. But when that happened to me, my family, my brothers and sisters, they were like, that was the worst year of their life. Because the worst summer of their life, because I was always upset, I was always sad. I didn't even know I was that. The other day they told me that, and I didn't even know I was that upset. That really showed me that situationships and heartbreaks, they're real.
They don't do anything good for you more than anything. Like, at the time it might seem, okay, you're fun, you're young, you're fun, you're just living your life, but there are things that obviously you're going to go through within these situationships. Yes, they'll mold you as a person, and there will be positive things, but also if you can avoid them,
then avoid them. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because even my when I was going through that, I told KikeAj before, I called my friends, and I called the friends that I knew would almost tell me it's okay, like just give it another, I didn't call the people that I would normally call. Normally I would call my housemates, I would call my brother, I would call like my boy best friends. I didn't call any of them because I knew that they would tell me,
they'll talk you out.
They would talk me, they'll be like, get your ass on a coach and come back to this. Like, no, they would literally talk me out of it. So and then when I did eventually tell them recently, they were all like, what? Like, what? Come on, like, you knew.
I think even yourself, like, when you look back at yourself, you think, you crazy?
Yeah.
Like, when I look back, the stuff I tolerated, there is no way. I could definitely say that I could look back to the person I was and what I allowed and what I tolerated, and I can stand for that now. Which sometimes, I know, like I said, I would have liked to avoid it. I'm kind of not regretful of what I went through.
That's what
it's molded me into a much stronger person.
Exactly. So for anyone who is actually going through a situationship or a heartbreak, please understand that, like, it's okay. If there's one thing that I can say about that relationship that I had, even it was 2 months, it was so packed, and that person
was 6 months, by the way. 6 months. 6 months.
Wow. It was. See, that person changed who I was. Like, he literally changed. He changed me. He completely changed me, and for the better. I have to say, like, in our relationship, he did show me a lot of stuff, or throughout the process of going through the heartbreak and situationship, and just like that person, he completely changed me. He helped me grow as a person, and like, do you know what I mean? Sometimes, have you heard that song? For every last bruise you gave me, every time I sat in tears, for the million ways you hurt me.
I like this karaoke.
I just want to tell you this: you broke my heart, make me strong. By who? Thank you by Jamelia.
Oh,
like,
that song goes
thank you. She said thank you, like literally thank you, and I have to no shade, but I have to say thank you because you really did help me. Like all of that helped me to be the better
person that I am now. What I didn't know then, i.e. who I was, what I would tolerate, I definitely know that now. And it's even ironic because I'm still friends with the person up to this day.
Same here.
And I could obviously laugh at the mistakes I made back then, and he could obviously laugh at the mistakes that he made. And
because I feel like even for him, like it's growing up as well. Like
now he can look back and be like, okay, I'm sorry. Like I knew what I did was wrong, and it obviously will mold him to become a better person.
That's what I always say. As like, this situation has made you a better person for someone else, and has made.
This doesn't mean for you guys to go and start doing baby boys and baby girls, and for you to sit in the situationship hoping to learn something. Like we said, if you can avoid it,
then avoid it, because the heartbreak is not nice. But if you are going through it, just understand. Like once you're out of that, once you're out of this heartbreak period or this season of feeling like you are nothing and just being so hurt, it's going to make you a better person. That's the main thing that we're trying to
not broken. Like, don't let anyone ever tell you that you're broken, you're damaged goods. No, the God that I serve, he's the God that would take your ashes and turn them into beauty.
I know that's right.
So I'm definitely not worried when I get into sticky situations or life isn't exactly going the way I want it in that department. I'm not sad. I've always said to myself, the guy that I'm with, If he leaves, it's fine.
Yeah.
He's not the beginner and finisher of my faith. I will be sad, but at the end of the day, I know God cares for me enough to bring me someone better. So the guy that you're in the situationship with, just know God definitely has something better for you in store.
Yeah, and take from everything. Take any situation you're in, take something from it. Literally take a positive from it. Take like how it's helped you and how it's developed you. There's something, even if you got a dig real deep, you'll find something that's literally, wow, that's made me a little bit better. I'm actually proud of myself for that kind of thing, if that makes sense. Yeah,
I'm proud of us.
Oh, I like this. I'm proud of us.
So yeah, I guess that's kind of all we have to say about situationships for 2017. I pray none of you get into any unnecessary situationships.
But if you do,
it's not the end of the world. Not. You can still pick yourself up and literally walk out of your situationship with your head held high. Like I said, please go and check out Mimi Missfit's channel. She's got amazing content on there that you guys cannot afford to miss. And as well, if you want to see why we are dressed like this, please head over to her channel because we've got some vision board inspiration on there for you. So I guess I will see you guys next week. Bye.
Oh, that was so short and cute. I love it.